We're joined today by Joe Vaclavic with Standard Grain. Joe, kind of an interesting or good, better start to the week this week with the major grains. What's on your radar for this week?
There's a lot going on this week. So first off, you've got what looks to be a pretty wide open window in regard to corn and soybean harvest in this country. Mostly dry week expected with the exception of some areas to the west and in the southern plains. But for a lot of the Corn Belt, it's going to be dry. So I think there's going to be a lot of harvest progress. You look at the board, you look at the prices available, you would think that there would be some harvest pressure here. And we've largely been immune to that to some degree. I mean, the markets have drifted a little bit lower, maybe more so in the case of soybeans, but I'd say we've acted well. The second thing is that we've got a big report on Thursday. This is the grain stocks report. And in regard to corn and soybeans, this is essentially our old crop carryout numbers. And it's no surprise that the stocks as of September 1st for those two crops are going to be down sharply versus where they were last year. That's baked into the market to some extent. But that report has certainly the potential to surprise, to result in some big volatility.
Do you expect any big adjustments in that report or no?
We've been surprised in that report many times over the last several years. Stocks are difficult to gauge. Some people might argue in the case of corn in particular that USDA has been too high with their stocks, and you can look at basis levels across the country, what we saw pre-harvest in particular, as maybe a reason why that may be the case. I mean, we had some just extraordinarily strong basis levels in some areas of the country, and it was not like it was just one area or another. It was very widespread. So that leads some people to believe that maybe the corn stocks just weren't there, or maybe the farmer has enough cash and is a tighter holder than typical. But in any case, yeah, I think that some people would make that argument.
All right, well, it'll be something to watch as we get through this week. Joe, thank you for starting us off. We'll be back with more Ag Day coming up in just a minute.
For more information about Standard Grain and its services, call Joe at 312-462-4438.